What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video on my channel. Today we have episode 29 of this series, Trading Supply and Demand for a Living, and I'm going to be breaking down a US 30 demand setup that I took today, me and my signals group. As always, if you want to trade with me every single day, make sure that you join the Discord. The link will be in the description. There is a lot of people getting funded and getting payouts in the group. And also, if you want to stay up to date with the content that I provide on Instagram and YouTube, make sure to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description as well. So with that being said, let's get started with the video. All right. So US 30 today, guys. As you guys can see, US 30 threw a beautiful demand setup over here with a break of structure. This one got invalid, but it could have been taken as support over here. But this was the market open, the NYSE open, and I don't trade that. All right, I don't trade that. Right here, if we zoom in a little bit, it actually was still valid. It never invalidated the zone. It was a beautiful demand setup, but again, this was 9:30 a.m., so I don't trade 5 minutes before the NYSE open. I close all the positions and I don't take any trades until like 9:35, 9:40. So over here, this was a beautiful setup. As you guys can see, break of structure, came back, break of the candle, and it will have won. But whenever it did this, that it won on that demand, it created a new demand setup that this is the one that I was liking on US 30. Now, first of all, like if we zoom out a little bit, I know we have gaps to fill to the downside a little bit, but we've been looking bullish. Like we've been breaking highs and highs and highs on US 30. So when I came into the market today, you guys can see we are above the EMAs, we're above the 200, and then this demand we also had the 13 EMA above like at the top of the zone, and then we had the 50 EMA SMA right there inside the zone as well. So I came back down. I was trying to see, does the 1 minute, do we have a 1 minute confluence? And yes, we did have a 1 minute confluence literally right there. So now I know that we have a 5 minute demand, and then inside the 5 minute demand we also have a 1 minute demand, which is this line marked up right there. So whenever I saw this, I liked that we broke. If you guys can see, this first push over here broke structure, then it came back to demand and then won. But this in this push to the upside, we also broke structure and we also closed above it. So I'm liking that break of structure right there from this high. We didn't only went above it, but we also closed candles above it. So that's all. That's a new high, and that's showing me that the market wants to go bullish for the day. All right. So next, all I did was wait for my demand to be tapped. It came. The next candle came all the way back down. Then the next candle tapped the 1 minute demand that we had marked down right there with that line, as you guys can see, and then it immediately rejected. Now this candle closed inside the zone, but as you guys can see, next candle literally rejected the zone, and we're rejecting the EMAs, plus we are rejecting the 1 minute right there. So everything was looking solid today on US 30 on this trade for sure. Then all I was waiting for was a break of candle right there. My stop loss was going to go below the lowest point on the top right there of the demand, and then as soon as it broke, I got in, and the rest was history. It literally hit TP super fast. I got out like a little bit above it, above the high over here. So I ended up making like $660, something like that. So like a $650. I used like to round it up. So it was beautiful right here, this trade. Everything was looking bullish, everything was solid. All right, so yeah, this was the trade that I took today. It was very simple, so not a lot of explanation. I didn't even have to cut any losses or anything, which in this case, how will you have cut the loss? Just if it broke below this low right here, that's how you are going to cut the loss, and that's where you have the stop loss. Because if this candle pushed up and then started coming back down, the only candle you have to guide yourself is the one candle that pushed up. So I don't have any other candle to like try and cut my loss. But in this case, I didn't have to cut any losses, or we wasn't even close. It was just straight profits all the time. It went up immediately, and then I think that runners ate too. Like it went for, at that point it went for a 1 to 2.5. All right, and then US 30 remained bullish for the rest of the day. Like literally right there at 1 to 5. If people have held the position on the signals group, or if I would have held the position. It would have been in total like a 1 to 6. But I'm fine because it's Friday, so I try to get in and get out of the trade. Try to make it simple and make it quick. It's Friday, so it doesn't mean that you cannot have runners on a Friday. It's just that it's the end of the week. I was already up big time for the week. I made like 3K this week, so I was already up like $2,500 for the week. So I was fine. I was fine. I didn't need to to get a big trade today. I was just finishing the week strong with a win and then coming back on Monday. So, yep, that is it for today, guys. As always, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button. Don't forget to join the Discord if you want to trade with me. The link is in the description. If you don't want and you want to do your own stuff or do, this is what I used to do when I was learning. All right, I will join the Discord, learn how the person trades, what type of setup he takes, and then I will try to see those type of setups as well on my own. And then I will leave. Like you guys can do that. You guys can just join the Discord and try to see what setups I'm taking, learn a little bit. You don't have to buy a course or anything like that. You just join the Discord, see the setups that I'm looking at daily, and I also explain why I take them. And then you can learn from it, and then you can trade on your own. Like if you don't want, you don't want. That's all up to you. I'm just saying, like that's what I used to do. I never had to buy like many courses or anything like that and spend a lot of money, if you know what I'm saying. So that's a tip for you guys. But yeah, anyways, that's it for today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.